have entered the prep zone tonight. Class 5A, it's boys basketball round 1. The Jesuit Blue Jays make the trip from New Orleans to Mandeville to take on the Skippers. John Sartori here call this game. Matchup I'm going to be watching tonight is district MVP Hunter Dugas from Mandeville against Jesuit's big man, Foster Morrow. He's an LSU football commit for Jesuit. He plays big on the inside. Earlier on in the year, Jesuit was able to pull off the win over Mandeville, but now, throw that out. It's playoff time. It's win or go home. It's Jesuit at Mandeville. Pregame with Coach Pye. Coach, slow start to the beginning of the season. Second half of the season, your team really picked up their play. What do you think was the difference?
I think really this year we dealt with a lot of injuries and a lot of the flu and things like that. During the middle of the season, like Hunter Dugas got the flu, went to emergency room. Beginning of the year, we came out really good. Barely lost to Scotlandville. About when we lost to Covington, the last loss we had our big man started understanding his role. And it really just the general progression of a basketball team that bases itself on discipline and leadership. We started getting the right leadership. This week we had our best week of practice, the absolute best in my whole coaching career. And it's just a normal progression for us.
A team comes in tonight, Jesuit, that you lost to earlier on in the season. What is going to be the difference tonight if you're going to want to pull off the victory?
When we played him is in the probably the lowest part of our year, when Hunter Dugas had the flu, went in the emergency room. We played over there. The floor was humid. We decided to play anyway. And now we got film on him, and I think we got a real simple but good game plan to handle their big man and their best player, number 24. I still think both teams are the type of teams that grind out wins. It could come down to the last play. So, I mean, it's going to be a battle. If we can keep the big guy off the boards and just both teams try to limit mistakes, we need to make less mistakes. I feel like we probably have a little bit more offensive power.
Pregame with Coach Jennings. Coach, first time we're getting to see your team this year. Tell us how the season's gone for you.
It's going okay. A little ups and downs. We've played some high-quality games, and we've had moments where we're not as good as we should be.
You come in tonight, you got a district MVP, Hunter Dugas. How are you going to contain him tonight?
Hopefully we can slow him down a little bit. He's really good. I like him. I think he's a really good basketball player.
Your team beat this team, Mandeville, earlier on in the year. What have you told your team to keep them focused on tonight's game?
Well, that was so long ago, it doesn't mean anything. It was at our place for one. It was a close game. It just doesn't mean anything. We've both gone through a lot since that moment. So I don't even really think about that game when preparing for them.
All right, and finally, what do you think it's going to take for your team to pull off the win tonight?
Slowing down Dugas and Turner and rebounding.
We are ready for tip-off between Mandeville and Jesuit here from the Crow's Nest, Mandeville High School. And Jesuit wins the tip with Foster Morrow jumping. Paul Conkey plays the point, gives it up to Beebe. Pass to Chris Beebe now. Back to Foster Morrow. Good man defense here from the Skippers. Beebe sets the offense. Conkey. Pass to Trey LaForge. Back to Paul Conkey. Good ball movement here early from the Blue Jays, but good defense as well from the Skippers. Drive baseline. They kick it back out to the foul line. Drive, right hand, and a foul. 2 shots upcoming for Mark Beebe, a 6'1" junior for the Jesuit Blue Jays. Foul on number 23, Eric Degalos. His first, team's first. Beebe's first shot too short. He'll have one more upcoming. As big man Jesse Johnson of Mandeville tries to get the crowd into it. Second shot is good. One from the line that time from Mark Beebe. And now Mandeville with their first offensive possession of the game with Hunter Dugas playing the point. Gives it up to Degalos. Back to Dugas, now to Rico Jones. Dugas driving right hand, right to the rim. Contact, and he will shoot 2 himself. Foul on Mark Beebe. As the Mandeville crowd chants, I believe that we will win, and now quiets down as Dugas takes his first foul shot. And he gets the friendly roll. Second shot from Dugas was short out of his hand, but gets the roll. 2 for 2 from the line. Hunter Dugas and Mandeville with the early lead as Mark Beebe brings it up. Gives it up to Chris Beebe. Conkey. LaForge inside, back outside. Pass to the corner. They set it back up. Jesuit slowly paced offensively early on here. Here's Beebe. They want to work it down low. They'll pass it cross court. Nice pass to Conkey for 3. Too strong, no good. 2-on-1, and Foster Morrow gets the rebound. Pass inside is deflected. Right to Trey LaForge, and now Jesuit will reset. Conkey. Good defense from the skippers here. Now Trey LaForge gets it back out up top. Foster Morrow. Now here's Mark Beebe. Jesuit just cannot find the open man no matter how many times they pass the ball. Great defense from Mandeville. They work it inside. Unable to finish was Trey LaForge, and a foul. And it will be on LaForge, his first, second team foul. And the Mandeville crowd reminds him of that infraction. Now a full court press here from Jesuit. And now they will back off as Dugas brings it up. Degalos, Tarico Jones now. Ethan Turner inside, Jones on the alley-oop, can't finish. Rebound Trey LaForge. Jesuit pushing it up quickly across the timeline. They get it to Conkey outside in the corner. Dribbling right hand, Chris Beebe. Corner inside, and they find a wide open Trey LaForge for 2. Dugas gets the play from Coach Pye on the sideline. It'll be Degalos. Now Jones. Good offensive movement here from the skippers. Nice defense from Conkey. Fans wanted a foul, they won't get it. Turner, finger roll, no good. Rebound, Jesse Johnson, and he gets it to go with the putback. Now it'll be Beebe. Drive inside, kicks it back out to Chris. Here's Conkey inside to Morrow. Double team. They kick it back outside. Pump fake, drive in, mid-range jumper, contact, gets it to go without the whistle. Trey LaForge has 4 points now. And Jesuit regains the lead. Dugas finds Degalos. They want to make Degalos drive left. Here's Johnson. Nice pick set as they get it to Dugas. He's double teamed. They find the open man in Johnson. Foul line, pump fake, drives inside, contact, no good. And there is a foul. Foul called against Jesse Johnson. His first foul of the game. As Jacob Cambry comes in the game for the first time tonight. Bring it up here is Beebe. They find Morrow inside, back outside, pump fake. Gets the defender off his feet, drive inside, no good off the glass. And now, no foul called. There should have been one there. Mandeville has numbers as Dugas takes it right to the rim and converts. 4 points, Hunter Dugas is now, the pace of this one is picking up. Plays getting physical now as it'll be Chris Beebe. Kicking it to Mark Beebe in the corner, pump fake, driving baseline, right to the rim, contact, no whistle. Dugas brings it up. Referee is letting these two teams play early on, over halfway through this first quarter. Dugas, pick set, driving, finger roll, can't finish. Rebound, and a foul. It'll be against Hunter Dugas. Third team foul, Dugas is first. As Morrow, 2-on-1 that time, was able to grab the rebound. Here's Conkey. Mandeville continues to play strong D. They kick across courts and no one. Miscommunication there from the Blue Jays, and it's a Jesuit turnover. Mandeville takes back possession. Dugas kicks it to Cambry. Bounce pass Dugas. Inside wide open, great play, Jesse Johnson, but he can't finish. Tough break for Jesse Johnson there. On the other end now, Jesuit. It'll be Beebe, now Morrow on the outside. Beebe sets up the offense and gets it to Mark. Beebe drives in, kicks it back out to Paul Conkey. Chris Beebe inside, Foster Morrow. Looking for someone to give it up to, he's double teamed. Contact, no whistle on the walk, doesn't matter, he missed it. Pass to Cambry, and that is swatted. Trey LaForge with the block, the 6'3" senior. It'll stay skipper ball on the baseline. Ethan Turner to inbound, they get it into Dugas. Driving right hand, floater off the glass, no good. Offensive board, Ethan Turner, and he will dribble back out. Here's Degalos with an open three. No, pump fake. They want to get it back outside. They do to Cambry, now Dugas calling the play. Pick set by Jesse Johnson. Now it'll be Turner from deep. Can't get it to go. Before the shot, there was a foul, however. Paul Conkey, the guilty party. Foul is going to be on the floor. Both teams now have 3 team fouls in this first quarter. As Rob Weiss checks into the game. And Mark Beebe will check out. Ethan Turner to inbound on the near sideline. Good defense from the Blue Jays as they get it in. Here's Degalos. Dugas kicks to Jesse Johnson. Moving the ball around the perimeter are the skippers here. Degalos finds Cambry, wide open, won't take the shot. He'll get it back to Jesse Johnson with Morrow on him. Johnson tries to cross Morrow, not happening. Here's Turner. He wants to try to get that three-point shot up. Hasn't happened yet tonight. Ethan Turner for 3, contact, there was no whistle on the play. Offensive rebound, ball's loose, and Jesuit has it. Paul Conkey brings it up. The 6'3" senior guard for the Blue Jays. Now it'll be Chris Beebe inside. Foster Morrow, he's double team. Now triple team, and lays it up with the left hand, no good. Dugas here, calling the play from the sideline is Coach Pye. Poor offensive spacing here. Johnson sets a pick now. He's open, trying to get it back to him. They find him. Johnson will reset at the top now. Here's Degalos with Weiss on him. Weiss makes a nice play offensively. Here's Degalos wide open. Is Jesse Johnson now. Mid-range, too short, no good. Rebound, Chris Beebe. Inside 1 minute to go, first quarter. Low scoring first quarter here for Mandeville, 6-5. Blue Jays lead, and there is a foul on Jacob Cambry. That'll be his first foul, team's 4th. Foul on the floor. As both teams are lining up for foul shots, and it will be foul shots. Looked to me like that foul was on the floor. Referees didn't see it that way, and Trey LaForge will shoot 2. First shot, LaForge, is good. As Tarico Jones come in the game. And Guy LeCompte as well checks in. Second shot from LaForge is good, and Jesuit regains the lead at 7-6. Dugas will let Degalos bring it across the timeline to relieve some of that defensive pressure from Jesuit. Degalos drives with the left hand, right to the rim, off the glass, no good, ball's loose, and another foul. Foul on Guy LeCompte, his first, team's 5th. Mandeville can hold for the final shot here. We're down to 20 seconds in the quarter with Conkey bringing it up. And it looks like he will. Barely across the timeline is Paul Conkey. And we'll see how long Coach Jennings lets this clock go down before he lets Conkey run the play. Here we go. Rob Weiss down to 4 seconds, to 3 seconds. LaForge, contact, gets it back out at the buzzer for three. Almost banked in, but it's no good from Paul Conkey, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Low scoring first quarter. It's a defensive battle for Mandeville. The score at the end of one is the Jesuit Blue Jays 7 and the Mandeville Skippers 6.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Start of the second quarter here. Hunter Dugas will inbound. As we have a little conference between the referees there at the scores table, and we are now ready for basketball. Dugas gets it in to Ethan Turner, and we are underway. Gets it across the timeline to Jesse Johnson with Morrow guarding him. Now Tarico Jones on the outside. Gives it up to Dugas. Man-to-man D here. Now Dugas is double teamed outside. Gets it to Johnson. Now Tarico Jones on the outside. At the top with LaForge on him. Inside, pass deflected. Dugas finds it, however. Mandeville starting slow offensively on their first possession of the second quarter. Here's Dugas at the top. Guarded by Beebe. Dugas drives right hand, kicks it back out. Tarico Jones driving with left hand. Fade away from mid-range. Too strong, no good. Off the back iron. Rebound Foster Morrow. Here's Conkey bringing it up. Gets it out to LaForge. Pass deflected. It finds Weiss. Inside Morrow. Trying to get it back out. Instead, he'll take it himself. And it will be off of Jesse Johnson out of bounds. Mandeville fans disagree. Mark Beebe inbounds from that baseline. Corner three. It's an open look, and it is a good look. Rob Weiss for three. The first three-point field goal of the game for either team. And Jesuit with their first points of the second quarter. Here's Dugas. Now Jones. Good offensive movement. Dugas. Wide open. Jesse Johnson couldn't convert on it in the first quarter. Make sure he doesn't make that mistake again. And he's got his second basket of the night. Paul Conkey plays the point. Zone defense here from the Skippers. Weiss driving into traffic, and an offensive foul. Charging foul called on Rob Weiss, and it'll be Mandeville basketball. Weiss's first foul, Jesuit's fourth. Jesse Johnson checks out of the game, and Jacob Cambry comes back in. Dugas now to Degalos. Dugas wide open in the corner is Cambry for three. Short out of his hand. Rebound Rob Weiss. Game getting very physical now between both of these teams. Drive baseline, kicks it back out to Weiss. Cambry playing some nice defense. Here's Conkey. Now in the corner, they want to find Morrow down low. Bounce pass to him. No look pass and a foul. Tarico Jones, no, Hunter Dugas instead, his second. The heart and soul of this Mandeville team. 5 fouls disqualifies you, he's already got 2. So if you're Hunter Dugas, you gotta be able to control yourself. Mark Beebe inbounds from the baseline. Inbound inside, Dugas. Recovers the turnover on the fast break, and now he'll settle back down. They kick it back outside, Turner. Fans thought he was gonna pull up for a three. He did not. That is his shot. He has not taken it but once tonight. Now Dugas. Mandeville coming out very slowly offensively in the second quarter. Now Tarico Jones, straightaway three, and he's got it. Tarico Jones, the big senior for Mandeville, nails home the three, and Mandeville regains the lead. Now here's a three to answer from Weiss, and he's got it. Weiss's second three of the game, and it's back to a 2-point lead for Jesuit. Here's Dugas. Pass called, play called by Coach Pye. They want to find Jesse Johnson down low. Instead, it'll be Turner outside. Now Jones, pump fake, driving baseline, back outside Jesse Johnson. Long two, too strong. Rebound Foster Morrow. Here's Weiss again, loses it, and it will be off of Dugas out of bounds. Jesuit will inbound from the near side with Mark Beebe doing the honors. They'll inbound it in the backcourt to Trey LaForge, who will handle the basketball. Now gives it up to Mark Beebe. Here's Conkey. Conkey wants to look down low. He'll kick it back out to Beebe. Good offensive movement from the Blue Jays here. Straightaway three, Weiss. Can't nail that one home. Dugas with the rebound, and he'll bring it up. Halfway through the second quarter, 2-point lead for the Blue Jays. A 6-5 quarter that the Blue Jays have won. Here's Johnson down low again, and he finishes again. Great play from Mandeville there offensively, and we're tied back up at 13. Now LaForge at the top, Conkey. Down low, Morrow hesitates, now drives, kicks it back out for three, too strong. Dugas with the rebound, he's got numbers. He drives it inside, kicks it back out. Cambry dumps it back out to Turner for three. Off the right iron, no good. And the roof would have come off this place had it gone in. Now here's Weiss again for three straight away, too short. Rebound, Conkey, but he was out of bounds when he touched it. Had a foot on the baseline, and it will be skipper ball. Chris Beebe checks back in as Rob Weiss, the three-point specialist, checks out. And Brendan Conroy as well checks in, and Mark Beebe is checked out. Dugas brings it up. He's been pretty quiet thus far. Only 4 points for Dugas. Jones, now Dugas. 3 minutes to play, second quarter. Dugas with Conkey on him. Pick set by Jesse Jones. Dugas won't take it until now. Now they kick it back out for three. Turner, too strong. It was a brick out of his hand. And now Jesuit bringing it up quickly here. Here's Trey LaForge, and a steal. Ethan Turner, great defense from him, forcing the turnover. Now Jesse Johnson will run the offense. They want to get it to Turner, still awaiting the play call from Coach Pye. Slowing it up, Johnson with Morrow on him. Kicks it to Jones, who will hold the basketball. Isolation for Jones. They want to find Jesse Johnson. He'll give it back to Dugas. Play just not developing here for the Skippers the way they want it to. Down near 2 minutes to go, second quarter. Dugas, isolation, gives it up to Cambry. On the outside, Jones, straightaway three, it's open, it's no good. Conkey with the rebound. Gives it up court to Conroy. Back to Conkey. Here's Beebe. Cross court, pump fake, and that's going to be a traveling violation called against Paul Conkey. Dugas bringing it up. Conkey on him. Cambry kicks to Turner. Wide open was Jones. Miscommunication between Jones and Turner, and it's a Mandeville turnover as Eric Degelos checks in and Jacob Cambry checks out. 93 seconds to play before halftime here defensive battle as we expected. The first time these two teams met, it was just the same as Jesuit came out on top 43-39. Just 26 total points scored between these two teams. Here's a baseline drive, no good, as the up and under was delivered from Trey LaForge. Rebound, Eric Degalos. And now Dugas. Bring it up slowly. And we've got a whistle. Not too sure why. Looks like we've got a timeout with a minute time to go. Second quarter, the score is Mandeville 13, Jesuit 13. And it turns out we have some debris on the floor. So we will stay right here. A minute 9 to go, second quarter, and we will restart. Turner inbounds to Dugas. Dugas between the legs drive. Knocked over was Degalos. Mandeville resets inside a minute to go. Pick set Degalos. Degalos was freed up. They couldn't find him. They kick it back out to Jones. Now Degalos at the top with Conroy on him. Drive right hand Degalos. Kicks it back out. Here's Turner. Really good defense here from Jesuit. Not letting Mandeville get an open look. Here's Jesse Johnson. Tarico Jones wide open for three again. This time he gets it to go. Tarico Jones, second three of the ball game, and Mandeville regains the lead. 16-13, 20 seconds to play. Baseline drive. Bounce pass Conkey. Contact, can't get it to go. Dugas altered that shot, and he'll bring it up quickly. Conkey double teams him. Dugas inside, contact Johnson, and he is fouled. Foul called on Brendan Conroy. Thought it should have been called the other way was Conroy, but instead Jesse Johnson will shoot two with 9 seconds to play before halftime. Is now Jacob Cambry. Takes a knee and awaits to be checked back into this game, as well as Guy Lecomte. Johnson, first shot, too strong, no good. Rob Weiss checks back in, as well as the aforementioned Lecomte and Cambry. Degalos and Dugas will take a seat for the last 10 seconds of the quarter. Johnson, second shot. 1 for 2 from the line. Jesse Johnson. He's got 7 points, and Jesuit will hold for the last shot here. Conkey will bring it up. Pick set from LaForge. Pass deflected. Conkey drives in. Beebe puts it up. Contact, and he will shoot three at the end of the quarter. Wow. Huge play. Foul was on Tarico Jones. That'll be his first foul, and it's a big one. Chris Beebe will shoot three, and this Mandeville crowd is not going to make it easy on him. First shot good. Beebe not letting the crowd get to him. Jesse Johnson trying to get the crowd into it. Second shot is good. And it'll be one more for Chris Beebe, who is feeling it from the foul line now, the 5'11" sophomore. Too short, and that'll do it. Halftime. The score at the break is the Mandeville Skippers 17 and the Jesuit Blue Jays 15. Start of the second half here from Mandeville. Mark Beebe inbounds to Paul Conkey as we get going. 2-point lead for the Skippers at halftime. Defensive battle in this one, 17-15, the Skippers lead. Here's Beebe giving it up to LaForge. Back to Beebe at the top. They kick it to Mark Beebe. He'll drive. Turner playing some nice defense for Mandeville. Resetting is Mark Beebe. Here's Foster Morrow. Hasn't gotten much going offensively. It has the big man. Driving right hand right to the rim, and finger roll is good. Trey LaForge gets the scoring started in the second half. And we are back to a tied game. 6 points for the senior LaForge. Now Dugas brings it up for Mandeville. Gives it to Turner at the top with Paul Conkey on him. Down low, pass deflected, and it's a turnover. Foster Morrow forced it, got in the passing lane that time. Here's Conkey bringing it up quickly for the Blue Jays. Tarico Jones almost forces a turnover, playing some nice defense on Conkey. They kick it to Beebe. Outside. Back up top. Here's Conkey now. 2-3 zone here from the Skippers to start the second half defensively. Now Chris Beebe. Here's Conkey. Blue Jays playing specifically around the perimeter. Straightaway three is good. Trey LaForge. 5 quick points for LaForge in the third quarter. And Mandeville now trailing a 5-0 run to start the second half for the Blue Jays. Jesse Johnson. Tarico Jones at the top. He nailed a few threes in the first half. Turner hasn't. Here's one that's too strong. Ethan Turner has nailed home 3 after 3 all season, but just hasn't gotten that shot to fall all night. As Conkey is with it. Now LaForge. Back to Conkey. They dump it down low. It'll be Morrow. Back outside. Wide open is Chris Beebe. Now to the corner is Conkey. Back to Mark Beebe. Chris Beebe with it now. They dump it down low. Morrow, touch pass, and this one's out of bounds. Jesuit basketball. Trey LaForge will inbound from the baseline here. Gets it into Foster Morrow. Mark Beebe in the corner. LaForge splits the D somehow, and Morrow finishes. I don't know how that pass made it through the 3 Skippers who were awaiting defensively, but it did. And it's a 7-0 run to start the second half for Jesuit. Tarico Jones on the outside, kicks it to the big man, Jesse Johnson. Here's Eric Degalos. At the top, Jones, pump fake, drive, kicks it to Johnson. Shot is blocked, but a foul was called beforehand on Foster Morrow. It'll be his first and the team's first for the second half. Jesse Johnson will shoot 2. The leading scorer for Mandeville in the first half. He had 7 points. As Hunter Dugas and Ethan Turner were held in check very well by the Jesuit defense. Johnson, first shot, too strong, no good, as Jacob Cambry checks back in for Tarico Jones. Second shot from Jesse Johnson. That one was good out of his hand. And he goes 1 for 2 from the line. Second time that has occurred for Johnson tonight. And Mandeville is on the scoreboard in the second half, now trailing by 4. Pass outside, Morrow can't handle it. And Tarico Jones scoops up the mess. Now they kick it up to Degalos in the front court. Here's Turner, he'll dribble it back outside to Dugas. Quick drive with the left hand, right to the basket, collision, contact, and a foul. 2 shots upcoming for Hunter Dugas. Dugas to shoot 2. No good on the first. A rare occurrence there from Dugas. Missing a foul shot. Second shot, Dugas is good. 1 for 2 from the line. Hunter Dugas, he's got 5 points on the night now. Back to a 3-point game. Mark Beebe brings it up. He'll run the offense as Chris Beebe comes around. He kicks it to Conkey in the middle. Now back outside. Conkey for 3. Too short. Gets his own rebound. Kicks it back to Morrow, who has it. Driving left hand. Kicks it back outside. Here's LaForge for 3. No good. Morrow with the rebound and the putback. And it sits on top of the rim. No good. Morrow with the rebound. Out of bounds. Mandeville basketball. Man, do not know how that one did not go in for Morrow. We got a timeout, Jesuit, 4:23 to go, third quarter. The scores, Jesuit 22, Mandeville 19. Out of the Jesuit timeout, Mandeville will bring it up. Hunter Dugas met by Paul Conkey. Conkey not offering much resistance, however. Dugas gets it across the timeline to Cambry. Now Tarico Jones on the outside. Degalos thought about it, now gets it to Cambry. On the outside, Ethan Turner for 3. Still not able to get that shot to fall. is Ethan Turner. Rebound Foster Morrow. Pushing up quickly is Jesuit. Here's a pass cross court. It'll be BB for three. And it is no good. In and out. Morrow with the rebound and the foul on Tarico Jones. Did not see where that one was called. It's a foul nonetheless. Second team foul on Jesuit. Second foul for Tarico Jones. Almost forcing the turnover as Jones. That shot is blocked. Morrow finds it back. Out to the outside. And now Jesuit resets. Weiss kicks to LaForge. Mid-range jumper. No good. Morrow with the rebound. Tipsing it to himself. LaForge in the corner. Weiss for three. Air ball no good. Dugas with the rebound. Good pick set, bounce pass to Degalos. Beautiful play, Degalos can't finish it. Dugas had that one stripped away by Morrow here. LaForge with a nice move, another nice move to the rim, and he's got it to go. 2 points, Trey LaForge on a beautiful offensive play from the 6'3" senior. Now here's Cambry, kicking it to Tarico Jones. Turner. Degalos will pull up open three. Morrow got a hand in his face and it altered the shot. Turner able to get the rebound, kicking it to Degalos for two. Eric Degalos is on the board now. And this game is now going back and forth. Skipper still trailing by 3, trying to get a defensive stop here. They kick it down to Morrow. Just one man on him, it's Jones altering the shot. Off the side of the backboard, out of bounds. It'll stay Jesuit basketball. BB to inbound. As Jesse Johnson will check in for Tarico Jones. BB to inbound. They get it out to Morrow, driving left hand. Kicking it to LaForge. Fans wanted to travel. They aren't going to get it. Bounce pass. Morrow up and under. Finishing. Foster Morrow, the LSU football signee, showing his basketball skills off tonight. He's got 4 points now to go along with plenty of rebounds for Jesuit. Now here's Ethan Turner. Cambry, Johnson, mid-range pump fake, back to Cambry. He'll take a shot from mid-range and he will knock it down. Jacob Cambry's first points of the night. Down to 2 minutes to go, third quarter. Here's Conkey. Back to the top, Conkey. Good ball movement here around the perimeter. They kick it to the foul line. LaForge dumps it down low. Alley-oop, no good, but we saw a whistle before that shot from Conkey went in, and it will be a foul on the floor against Jesse Johnson, his second foul. And it will be a shooting foul as Morrow will head to the stripe. Mandeville crowd gets into it. Morrow shooting in the student section's end. Jesse Johnson pumping up the crowd. Morrow's shot is good. Second shot from Morrow here is good. Substitutions, Tarico Jones checks back in the game. And Jacob Cambry will check out. Mandeville much more efficient offensively in the second half, but they haven't gotten the stops they got in the first half. Every time they've been able to score, Jesuit has been able to answer, and that's how the Blue Jays have kept this lead. Here's Dugas in the corner. Tarico Jones, another three, no good. Battle for it. Jesse Johnson can't get to it, but it was off of Foster Morrow, out of bounds, and it'll stay with the Skippers. Inside, 90 seconds to play, third quarter. Degalos inbound from the far side. Tarico Jones in the corner receives the inbound pass. Here's Turner with BB on him, closely guarded. Now Dugas, can he get it going offensively? He'll drive in, and he will get fouled. Wave off the basket. That one was on the floor. Foul called against Paul Conkey, his second foul. Inbound from the baseline. They'll get it into Degalos up top. Coach Bai calls the play from the sideline here. Jesse Johnson. Now Degalos. Dugas driving left hand. Contact and one. No. 2 shots. Hunter Dugas. Another foul on Conkey, and now he's up to 3. As Mark Beebe is going to come in for Conkey following this foul shot. First shot, Dugas, no good. Hunter Dugas just has not found his stroke tonight. A player approaching 1,500 points on the year, or his career, I should say. Gets the second one to go, does Dugas. And now Mandeville with some defensive pressure. Morrow inside, pass deflected, race for it. Jesuit wins it with Beebe. Pass cross court. LaForge drives all the way to the basket, and Tarico Jones says no way. LaForge for 3, quiets down that crowd. Woo! LaForge lighting it up tonight. And the Jesuit crowd that made the trip is now getting into it. Here's Jones for 3, contact, and he will shoot 3. Maybe a little bit of an acting job there from Jones, but it did the trick. Foul is going to be called on Foster Morrow, his second, and Tarico Jones will shoot 3. Here's Jones, first shot. First shot was strong out of his hand, no good. 2 more upcoming for the senior, Tarico Jones. Second shot, good. Substitutions for Jesuit. Brendan Conroy comes in the game, and out comes Foster Morrow. So that big body down low for Jesuit will check out. We'll see if that changes the way this game is played. Inside 24 seconds to play. Tarico Jones 2 for 3 from the line that time. He's got 8. Still a 5-point lead for Jesuit, and they can hold for the last shot if they choose to do so. Here's Chris Beebe, and he'll hold it up. 3 Blue Jays well off the 3-point line, down to 7 seconds. They pass it inside. LaForge, fade away, got it. That's big. Down to 1 second, inbound, stolen, shot at the buzzer is off. And at the end of 3, a steep mountain decline for the Mandeville Skippers. The score, the Jesuit Blue Jays 33 and the Mandeville Skippers 26.
St. Tammany Parish Public Schools, an A-rated school district. Graduates with the highest ACT scores in the state. Facilities with the latest technology. Safe and secure schools. A variety of sports. Fine arts. And learning to last a lifetime.
I'm Superintendent Trey Foles, and this is where we educate every child, every day.
Start of the 4th quarter here. Mandeville trailing by 7 to start the quarter. Hunter Dugas needs to get going here. On the outside, it'll be Degalos. Guarded by Conroy. They give it up to Turner. Dribbling it outside, losing it momentarily, gets it back. Here's Degalos. Inside, Jesse Johnson, double team. He'll dribble. Backing down, LaForge gives it up to Degalos, who finishes. Eric Degalos, his 4th point of the night on a beautiful feed from Jesse Johnson. Conroy, now Beebe. Mark Beebe dribbling around, finds Chris Beebe. Back to Mark at the top. Weiss wide open from mid-range, nails it. Rob Weiss, 8 points for the sophomore. Dugas. Now Tarico Jones with Weiss on him. Good defense from Mark Beebe on Dugas. Now Degalos. Conroy guarding him. Jesuit switching to man here. Dugas drives in, floater. Too strong, but it gets the roll. Hunter Dugas needs to keep getting those shots to fall. 5-point game now. Here's Mark Beebe. Near side, Conroy. Now Weiss on the outside. It'll be Jesse Johnson on him. LaForge. Dugas fell down momentarily. Now a drive, Weiss losing it in the paint. Turnover. Coming back the other way, here's Dugas. Slowing it up. Almost walks with it, instead gets it to Johnson. Open look, no good, Johnson can't get it to go. Battle for it, and Jesuit will hold it up. Conroy with Degalos on him. Here's Weiss. Good defense from Dugas on LaForge. They get it to LaForge nonetheless. Can't finish. Rebound Degalos. And if I'm Mandeville, I've noticed that this slow tempo offense has not worked for me all night. When I get these rebounds, I'm looking to push here. But Coach Pye has not chosen that strategy, at least not yet in this game. Down to 5:30 to play in the fourth quarter. Skippers trail by 5. Ethan Turner. Here's Degalos on the outside. Pick set by Jones. They get it back to Jones. He'll dribble. Bounce pass off the foot of a Jesuit defender. Kickball violation will stay Skipper ball. Foster Moore checks back in, as well as Paul Conkey, as Weiss checks out. And we are going to have a timeout. 5:23 to go, fourth quarter. It's Jesuit 35, Mandeville 30. Out of the timeout, Ethan Turner to inbound for Mandeville. They're going to find Dugas. Floater, no good, air ball. Too strong. Conkey with the rebound, he'll bring it up quickly. Giving it up to Mark Beebe. In the corner, Chris Beebe. Now it'll be Foster Morrow. Jesse Johnson on him. Handoff, double team. They find the open man in Morrow. He does not want to take that mid-range jumper. He'll get it back to Conkey now. Inside 5 to play. Foster Morrow now on the outside. Johnson still guarding it. Driving right hand, kicking it outside. Beebe can't handle it until now. Giving it up to Conkey. Pick set from Beebe. Here's Chris Beebe. Back to Mark. Foster Morrow, good ball movement, nice defense from the Skippers. Double team this Morrow again. Beebe loses it, able to keep it. Avoids the backcourt violation. Falling down is Degalos, and that's going to be a traveling call against Chris Beebe. The defensive persistence pays off for Mandeville, and the Jesuit crowd disagrees with that one. Dugas will bring it up, gets the play call from Coach Pye. Degalos is open, they find him. Tarico Jones straight away. Turner. Beebe on him, handoff to Dugas. Tarico Jones, deep three! In and out, no good! Rebound, Chris Beebe. Paul Conkey. Mark Beebe, good defense from Ethan Turner. Deflected, Turner, good hustle. Couldn't keep it in bounds, however. Stays Jesuit ball. Jacob Cambry comes in for Tarico Jones very quickly here for the Skippers. They give it into Morrow. Beebe now. Mandeville crowd getting into it here, trying to help their team get a defensive stop right now. Chris Beebe, good ball moving around the perimeter. Nobody is down low, however, for Jesuit. Foster Morrow. Mark Beebe again. Man-to-man D. They dump it down low to LaForge. Pass deflected by Cambry and ultimately stolen by Johnson. Turner's open. Dugas couldn't find it. Pull away. Got it! What a shot! What a shot and a timeout! 35-33 with 3:28 to go. Jesuit leads Mandeville. We come back in out of the timeout. Mandeville trailing by just 2 now. Hunter Dugas with a huge 3 right before the timeout. Conkey beating Jones outside, turnover! Mandeville ball. Jones forced it with the strong D on Conkey. Dugas bringing it up. Mandeville can tie with a 2 and take the lead with a 3. They'll find Cambry. LaForge on him. Tarico Jones outside at the top. Here's Turner now, dribbling right hand. They get it to Jones. He'll drive. Outside, Cambry mid-range for the tie. Too strong, cannot get the roll. Rebound Foster Morrow. Conkey, double team, bounce pass. Nice pass to Beebe. They get it back to Conkey. Here's Chris Beebe, back to Mark. Mandeville crowd making it hard to hear. Morrow, double team, turnover, no. Tarico Jones couldn't find it. 2:30 to play. Dugas on Morrow, now double team. They find Beebe at the foul line. Back outside! Almost out of bounds. It was saved by Chris. 2:20 to go. Tarico Jones went for the steal, couldn't get it. Jesuit taking all the time they can off this clock here, and it's going to be a foul. Called against Ethan Turner. It'll be his first of the game. .2:13 to play. Inbound to Chris Beebe. Degalos on him. Now double team. He finds Paul Conkey. Here's Mark Beebe. Down low. Foster Morrow gets it out. Mid-range LaForge. Too short. Over the back call. Against Trey LaForge, his second. And that was big for Mandeville, getting that defensive stop. 2:02 to play, fourth quarter. Again, 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead for Mandeville. Inside 2 to play now. Cambry, Tarico Jones, pump fake, draws the contact, no whistle! No good on that shot from Jones, a bit rushed, trying to draw the foul, but there is a foul. And that's going to go against Jacob Cambry as he collided with his teammate Ethan Turner following the foul that he drew on Paul Conkey. .141 to play. And we're going to have a timeout. The score, Jesuit 35, Mandeville 33. Out of the timeout, Mark Beebe to inbound. Mandeville needs a stop. You cannot stress that enough here. 95 seconds to play. Mandeville trying to keep their season alive and avoid the round 1 loss. Splitting the defense is Morrow, and he draws the foul. Foul on number 25, Ethan Turner, his second. No players really in foul. No players really in foul trouble here in the closing stages of this one. Inbound on the near sideline, Mark Beebe will do the honors. The 6'1" junior. Looking for Chris Beebe, instead settles for Trey LaForge. Now Beebe will take it back. In the backcourt, Blue Jays need to get it across. Turner cannot force the turnover and is called for the foul. Third against Turner. Tough break for the Skippers. Can they keep the defensive pressure up? Bounce pass into Beebe. He's doubled. Foul called. Foul called against Degalos. Oh, and that's huge. It'll be a 1-and-1 opportunity for Chris Beebe. He's got a chance to make it a 2-possession game. Mandeville crowd comes to the attention. Shot is good. 3-point game now. And this is the biggest shot of the game right here. Beebe has a chance to put Jesuit up by 4 with 1:15 to go. Shot up. Shot is no good. Rebound Tarico Jones. Mandeville needs a 3 to tie. 1:10 to play. Dugas driving outside. Tarico Jones for the tie. Yes! What a shot, Tarico Jones! Timeout, Mandeville. 1:02 to play fourth quarter. Tied game at 36. Tarico Jones nails the three with 1:02 to go in the fourth quarter. We come back in, 1:02 to go. 36-36. Paul Conkey. Here's Mark Beebe. Morrow. Mandeville crowd gets into it here. Morrow bounces it outside. LaForge with a lane baseline. Back outside, Mark Beebe. Ball movement, no shot. Pass deflected. Ball's loose. Dugas has it on the floor. Ball's still loose. Jump ball. Possession arrow, Jesuit. And Tarico Jones is down, holding his head on the play. And he's able to get up here. Inbound from the baseline here. With 37 seconds to go, as the referee wipes up some moisture on the floor there. Inbound from the baseline, Mark Beebe will do it. They want to get it into Chris Beebe. Can't find anybody open. Finds Chris Beebe now. Degalos on him, Mandy. Morrow, hook shot off the glass, gets the roll. Coach Jennings wants a timeout. Referees do not give it to him. 20 seconds to go. This might be your ball game. 2 to tie, 3 to take the lead. Dugas with the floater, off the glass, can't get the roll. Foul against Dugas on Morrow, and Foster Morrow may be able to put this game on ice if he nails these 2 foul shots. That's 3 fouls on Dugas now. Morrow to shoot the 1-and-1. Mandeville crowd. Can't hardly hear yourself in here. Dribbling twice, Morrow puts it up. It's short, but he gets the roll. 3-point game. And if Morrow can nail this one, it might do it. Timeout Jesuit when we come back. Foul shot that might put the game on ice for Foster Morrow. It's Jesuit 39, Mandeville 36 with 15 seconds to go, fourth quarter. We come back in here. Foster Morrow has a chance to make it a 2-possession game with 15 seconds to go. Shot up. Shot is short. Rebound. 3 to tie for Mandeville. Down to 10 seconds. Dugas double teamed across the timeline. Turner to the corner. Tarico Jones. Pump fake. Contact. Placed it in. What a shot. What a shot, Tarico Jones. 1 second to go. Timeout with 1.3 to play. How did that shot go in? Tied game. 1.3 to play for Mandeville. 39-39. We come out of the timeout. Officials have put 2 more seconds on the clock. 3.3 to play. If Jesuit scores, they win. Trey LaForge inbound. All the way to the court. They get it in. 1 second. Ball's on the ground. They get it up. And we are headed to overtime. As it should be. At the end of regulation, the score, the Mandeville Skippers, 39. And the Jesuit Blue Jays, 39. Here we go, start of overtime. 4 minutes on the clock. And Foster Morrow wins the tip for Jesuit. Score tied at 39. Chris Beebe. Bounce pass, miscommunication. Morrow finds it, he's double teamed. And hit on the wrist by Ethan Turner. Turner in definite foul trouble now. He's got 4, 5 disqualifies him. Jesuit still in the bonus. That transfers over from regulation. Shooting 1-and-1 is Foster Morrow, who could not put the game on ice in regulation. Shot too short. Rebound Degalos. Dugas takes it up. Fouled! Cannot get it to go. 2 shots for Hunter Dugas. Foul called on number 22, Mark Beebe, his second. And now Mandeville in the bonus as well. 17 fouls against Jesuit. Dugas with a chance to give his team their first lead in quite a while, and he does. Dugas, second shot is good. Hunter Dugas finding his shot at the right time. Mandeville with a 2-point lead. Their first since the early stages of the third quarter. Mandeville outscores Jesuit by 7 to tie it up at the end of regulation and force overtime. Here's Foster Morrow down low. He'll be double teamed. He'll drive right hand. Now back outside. It's a walking call. Walking call against Trey LaForge. The calls that have not been there for Mandeville in regulation have come out in the early stages of overtime. We're just about a minute in here. Here's Dugas. Pick set from Degalos. Down goes Degalos to the corner, Tarico Jones, another three, this one is good! What a game for Tarico Jones! The senior is having a career game, tying it up at the end of regulation. This one will head out of bounds. It'll stay Jesuit basketball off of Dugas. A miracle shot from Jones at the end of regulation to tie it up. And he nails home that three to give the Skippers a 5-point lead inside 3 minutes to play of the first overtime. Jesuit still has yet to score in this overtime. They inbound it to Morrow. They find LaForge down low, and that one was too easy. Great play to find LaForge. Back to a 3-point game. Dugas brings it up slowly across the timeline. Pick set by Dugas there. Right across it. Pull up three, Dugas, got it! It is raining threes in here. Hunter Dugas makes it a 6-point game. A three to answer, off the backboard, no good. LaForge and Morrow fought for it. Morrow grabbed the rebound, and it's a Mandeville foul. Called against Jacob Cambry, his third. Into the double bonus goes Jesuit, so Foster Morrow will shoot 2 shots here. First shot, too short. No good, one more upcoming. Second shot. No good! Here's Dugas, pushing it up. Degalos into the paint. Contact and one! Eric Degalos. 3-point opportunity. And things are unraveling quickly for the Blue Jays. They have to find the answer quickly. 2:13 to play, and Eric Degalos has a chance to make it a 9-point game. Degalos, too strong. Off the back iron, no good. Now Conkey will bring it up. Jesuit needs an offensive answer here. Conkey driving left hand. Gets it outside to Beebe. Cross court, here's Weiss. Inside, they find Morrow. Backing down Tarico Jones, and it's blocked! But it's a foul on Tarico Jones. It'll be his third foul. 2 shots again for Foster Morrow, who has just not been able to hit them when it counts. Down the stretch. Can he hit them here? First shot is too strong. Morrow has just not come through for Jesuit in the late stages. And we're gonna have a timeout by Coach Pye of Mandeville. 1:58 to go in the first overtime. It's Mandeville 49 and Jesuit 41. We come out of the timeout, Morrow with 1 shot remaining. Big foul shot here for Foster Morrow. He settles in and puts it up, and it was too short out of his hand. Could not get the roll. Jesuit with a full court press. They get it out to Dugas. Tarico Jones is wide open. They find him. 3-on-1 fast break, and Jones slows it up. And a foul quickly from Chris Beebe. And it's desperation time for Jesuit. Tarico Jones heads to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That'll be Beebe's first foul of the night as Mark Beebe checks out and Chris Weiss, or Rob Weiss, however, checks in. Jones to make it a 9-point game, shooting the 1-and-1. Got it. Tarico Jones has been nothing but clutch here in the fourth quarter and overtime. 9-point game. 11-2 as Mandeville outscored Jesuit in overtime. Make it 12-2. 10-point game, minute 49 to play. Jesuit needs a score. LaForge, quiet in overtime. Here's Foster Morrow driving, kicks it outside. Here's Weiss. He can shoot that 3 ball, but it's no good there. Out of bounds, off of Dugas. It'll stay with Jesuit. Inbound from the baseline, Brendan Conroy, the 5'9" sophomore, will do the honors. They want to get into the Conkey, and they do so. Conkey almost loses his footing, but keeps it. In the corner, losing his footing, and out of bounds! They're going to call it Jesuit ball. LaForge lost his footing in the corner, was somehow able to get a hand on it and keep it in bounds. And Jesuit was able to keep it inside 90 seconds, a minute 29 to go now. Jesuit not only needs to score, they need to score quickly here and get a quick foul. It's not looking good for the Blue Jays. Pass cross court is stolen. Degalos intercepts the pass, and Turner is fouled by Morrow. What a breakdown it has been for Jesuit from the last 30 so seconds of overtime, of fourth quarter, I should say, to overtime. Reminiscent of the San Antonio Spurs a few NBA Finals ago, not able to finish in the fourth quarter. Ray Allen hits a 3, and the Miami Heat go on to win. Tarico Jones was essentially Ray Allen as he nailed that 3 to tie it up. And Foster Morrow, it looks like it's going to be the GOAT of this one as he could just not nail his free throws at the end. Rebound Weiss, he puts it back up and in. Quick timeout from Coach Jennings of Jesuit. 52-43, minute 17 to go, first overtime. Mandeville over Jesuit. We come out of the timeout, it'll be full court pressure defensively for Jesuit. They get into Dugas, he's trapped in the corner, needs to get it out, and he's gonna call a timeout. Minute 13 to go, fourth quarter. It's Mandeville 52, Jesuit 43. Out of the Dugas timeout, Cambry inbounds again. Dugas finds it, he's trapped, gets it out! Wide open is Degalos in the front court, lays it up, contact, and 1! Punctuation mark on this one. Eric Degalos with a 3-point play. And he will shoot one more.
The line shooting the and 1, number 23, Eric Degalos.
Mandeville gonna play essentially a prevent defense here now. Just no fouls at this point. Rob Weiss will roll it in to Paul Conkey. Driving inside LaForge. Should have been a traveling call, not called. LaForge finishes, and a timeout Jesuit. 60 seconds to go. It's Mandeville 55, Jesuit 45. Dugas will inbound with Morrow on him. They get it in, it's deflected. Degalos back to Dugas up court. Cambry, cross court, Turner. Dugas, that's who they want the ball with. And it's a foul on Foster Morrow. Morrow thought that whistle was blown a little too quickly that time. Nonetheless, it will be down 2 shots for Hunter Dugas as Mandeville is in the double bonus. As Jesuit will sub in. Some confusion at who's subbing out. Dugas, first shot. Too strong. No good. One more upcoming for the senior, Hunter Dugas. Gets it to go. 1 of 2 from the line that time. Dugas. In the corner. Pull up three is blocked. Tarico Jones with the rebound, and he's fouled. It's 15 points for Hunter Dugas. But the MVP of the game in my book is Tarico Jones. He's got 14 points. But you can't discount those huge shots in the end of regulation and overtime. No good on that first foul shot is Jones. As Evan Duhan, a 5'10 senior, will trek in for Che LaForge. Nice move by Coach Jennings to get a senior playing in maybe his final basketball game some time here at the end. Jones goes 1 for 2 from the stripe. 12-point game, 40 seconds to play. Conkey. Here's Conroy, fouled, hard foul. 2 shots for Conroy. Foul called on Cambry, his 4th. Conroy to shoot 2, first one, nothing but net. As another senior, Danny Farrelly will check in, and Paul Conkey, another senior, checks out. Conkey, a great game tonight at that guard position, but it just wasn't enough tonight. As a lot of seniors on this Jesuit team, as Tarico Jones is fouled. Two shots for Tarico Jones. Lots of seniors on this Jesuit team who are all integral members playing in maybe their final games. Foster Morrow, of course, heading to LSU to play football. But this Mandeville Skippers team, a lot of heart on this team. Hunter Dugas, Tarico Jones, and Ethan Turner was quiet tonight, but he's a big member of it, and they will advance to the second round in 20 seconds. And Jesuit continues to foul. 13-point game here, 18.5 seconds to play.
The line shooting the double bonus. Number 25, Ethan
Turner, who has filled up the stat sheet all year, still does not have a point tonight. Until now, Ethan Turner, the junior, nails home that first foul shot. One more upcoming. Jesuit outscored 21. Make it 22, however, to 7 in overtime. And that is going to do it. Dugas will dribble it out. What a game from both teams. But Mandeville, luck was on their side tonight. They advance to the second round. Final score from Mandeville is the Mandeville Skippers 61 and the Jesuit Blue Jays 46. We'd like to thank those who brought you tonight's game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Foles, our director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Swain, cameraman tonight, Dave the Rave Williams. I am John Sartori. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next time. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.